decide our order. Anyways.
Let's go. Oh, gata, sério.
3, 2, 1, and hello everyone. I'm Nuno the Second, and today we are here for season 13, and today we are racing in Matra, which was the test track of the very famous team in GT3 and WSC, a team that got 3 drivers titles and 3 constructors titles in 4 seasons on those 2 leagues that happened in the past, but no longer are running. So yeah, either way, it's also Hernandy's home race, first since UR2D in season 10, which was also the last time he won a race, so it's been quite a long time, and today could be finally the day where he gets his 3rd win of his career. So it's been one of the big doubts about during this week. Also Rosimond, the look song here for today's race, as well as Danny Merkel was very rusty on the turn, but right now it's Hernandy taking provisional pole with a very strong lap right now, 30.47. That's really great. It's a sub 30.5, so that's a very strong lap, with Corby starting 2nd place and Danny Mater, who once again had a very rusty start to the season, now looking to make a very nice promotions, doing his first, I believe he might be race number 100 as well, if I'm not wrong. But yeah, either way, we got Hernandy still on pole position, and now you can see Mayan Free tying that map as well. What the hell is this qualifying? Very from these drivers today. With Corvin still in 3rd, so Mayan Free to win a 20 points lead. She's looking very strong. Either way, who's gonna take that pole position now? It's just so corner right here. Let's see right now who's gonna take position. And
so close.
To 3rd place is T3 weight tie. Pole position. My free is not matter with the 1st.
No, you're cutting out a lot.
Oh my god, why? Would this not correct? Okay, let's continue to speak. Just tell me if I'm cutting at some points.
And prone commute yourself if you don't mind.
Yeah, either way, so we got a 3-way tie for pole position. Got Manny Freeze, Nutty Merta with a lap of 30.47. Then it's Parvid in P4, also with a very strong lap there. Gonna ready up, and here we go. We are about to start round number 3 here in Matra. As you can gonna have a start here. Light rain start for the start of the race. Nunny's gonna start in the lead of the race here, and he looks to be very alright, as it's pretty much in order who make that lap first. But here we go, Hernandy is starting on the lead of the race by side by side with in the battle for 2nd place. Here he goes, line, and now it's Hernandy leading the way. Mine Free is taking the safe team. Kubo 3rd, then Corvid in P4, then Danny Mater going there. As Kubo lost, I think, the contact to the top there. As Danny Mater goes there on the turn 4, I believe. You can see now Kado and Charge GT also getting to. But this is a very chaotic and wet start here on the Inters. As Danny Mater just flying up here now, but he's down to P9. Not really an ideal start for him. It's Nandi pretty much in paradise here with Kubo and Corby trying to catch back to the top 2 here. And I believe Corby might be able to do it.
Chill, charged.
Tries to kind of dive on inside as well. So really amazing start from the German driver here, who got his first podium of the season. In the last races, Nandi goes off the track there. Mindfreeze takes the lead. I'm not sure if Nandi was pushed there, as we got Crystal joining this group here. Now Rotting goes for here. This is a big battle here for 2nd place, while Mindfreeze now Rosim up to 2nd place. There we go. Nandi goes. Oh my god, big crash right here. This Nanny's gonna take a huge penalty with Ross. This Danny Mater now happy to P5. It's a very Kado happy to P4 at the moment, with happy to 2nd place. So that's a very chaotic here. Now happy to P3. I have to remind you that his best ever result in the Racing Hungary in the same race where Hernandy
I can't hear anything that Nuno says.
So today he might be able to maybe repeat that result, or maybe even improve on that. So yeah, he needs to be P4 or better to improve on his career best result Because now he's going side by side there with Kraft in the back. He's just following these two drivers right now as they go side by side into the wiggles. But here we go, now Kado on the inside. There looks to be some conflict of space here. They look to be fighting for the exact same there. And though there could be some risk of rocket potentially, but yeah, now they're still going side by side. Look at this, there's some... There he goes now. A little bit push into the grass. As then Corby's now is still in P4. Where is Nundy's? Nundy's behind. For him. So that's a really big disaster for Nundy. I don't know what he looked. I'm running free off the track, or not really sure. But it was very, very strange either way, so he's running free. As she leads the championship by 20 points, it's a very huge gap. The other driver in the first two races of the season, then Kubo also doing an amazing job. Place with in second place. As he's in second place, I think in the standings in CL. And also looking to have a very solid season right now. Okay, then you got here Kubo. The rain is about... Actually, the rain has ended, but now the track is going there. And I believe some drivers are staying out. Looks like 60 degrees on those Inter. He's up into second place, but he's gonna have to pit soon unless the rain comes back. Maybe he's really going. And if the rain comes back, then it will really pay a lot for him, as he looks off the road out of nowhere. But I don't think the rain is.
Try speaking a little bit quieter. You're cutting out quite a lot. Sorry.
Oh my god. Alright, so we got in Saxon Eagle here in the bottom for second place, but now he goes into the pits. Then we got Kraft, Kado, Corvid and Kubo here. Big battle here, big slipstream train for second place as we got in Kraft now in second place.
Oh,
now
oh no,
happening.
oh no. Very bad.
Oh my god.
Very bad lag.
Okay, looks like the leg is over, so yeah, his Kraft still in second place. As we see out of nowhere, Gironi up to third place. That's very impressive here. The RMC drivers are doing pretty well on that Oppenheimer livery. With now Solo try to back up race, and then he's still only P8. As we see now, the Mayhem drivers going 3 wide there with Tourist, and the rest also right behind there, but they all seem to survive. But Rosin seems like got a little bit Anti also going for almost a double overtake there, but he's only gonna pass Tourist. Now Rosin and Tourist on side by side as well. And yeah, then we see still Danny Mater and Anti. Yeah, I think Danny Mater is gonna look to run away.
Oh, fucking hell, Roz.
As well. Danny on the top tires, try to recover. It was a very messy start there. As we see right now, flying 3 wide as well. His Kraft was a little bit too deep. And so he's carving up into second place. Once again, 1-2 for FCR. Will they repeat what they did in the last round in the Arsenal Leiben? We got Johnny now trying to take.
Wow, Nuno really can't pronounce Ostersleben.
Soft tires, to be fair. But right now things are really looking very, very well for Mayan Freers.
Okay, so I went on lap 4, so I guess that's
maybe looking to run away from second place now. So things are really looking well for the Canadian team. As then you got
lap 6. I went on lap 6, so
big battle here now.
lap 18.
Side by side, maybe 3 wide into turn 3.
Oh, come on, Pemu.
Kubo is on the sideline.
Fuck's sake.
Solo on the middle and somehow manages. Because now he's gonna make a huge mistake there, and Kado and Kubo will easily get past him. Getting past the current champion of this league. As he took the title in season 12. Once again, now we got Gironi trying to take the second place on the soft tires. He goes for the inside line. Can he do the move though? He's gonna have to pass a very pinky Corvid there, but there he goes up into second place. Looks pretty easy to be honest there, so really nice job there from the Belarus driver. As then we got Corvid on that RMC sandwich right now. And then you got Kraft right behind here. Are they slipstreamer or not? Doesn't really look like there's been some battles here. Not gonna lie, the last race didn't look to be the most exciting of races with a lot of slipstreaming, but now that's not the case today. We got then Kubo going far the sideline there with Corvid and Gironi. And now Corvid takes back that second place, as there's been quite a lot of squabbling. As in the meantime, we've still got Rosin also not having the best time to P15 today. So things really not going well for the German driver. So as you also see now Anti getting past. Then you make maybe
Okay, cool.
Then
They
he
kill
stops, but he
themselves.
makes a little mistake. So then he gets past him, but now in epic to P9 as Nutty now getting simply slipstreamed by his teammates. He's in P7 at the moment as places to make today's race. Now his mission is simply to catch back to this group.
Sorry, charged.
Places there
That was a bit
here.
too
There were
deep.
5 drivers together, now only separated by 2 groups here, but now there goes Nutty catching up to this group here for P4 as he has Journey now going to the pits, going for that undercut, so maybe going for that, I believe, next as once again you have to save.
Come on, Razim, you're losing his time.
Very, very pit spots. But yeah, then we got here Scalo now just slipstreaming Corvid, I believe. Not totally sure, and then we got Kubo, Graf, and then the LSA drivers. As Nutty now goes for the side, and there goes from the home hero today. You go Kubo and Callum went side by side. And now, are they gonna pit soon? No, I don't think so. They're gonna stay out.
The fuck, Roz?
You see now Callum, Kubo, they just... Kubo goes into the ground and Nutty gets pushed by him. There's now Kubo's gonna try back there to Kraft. He goes on.
Fucking hell, Pimo. Fucking hell.
Free wide into turn 5, I believe. There's now Corby makes a massive here. He's looking to run away from second place, but not with that massive mistake. So Carlo takes back that position. And now there goes Corby to the pits. Kraft's gonna pit as well. Same with Nutty. As my freeze also just pitted as well. She's going for the medium again. As Nutty, interestingly, going for the hards. So yeah, there's gonna be a lot of chaos here.
Oh my god, Pimu. Fucking hell.
As there was a really big gradient and illusions, I think, as well. And now Hernandy's gonna lose all drivers. Let's see here. Corvid is right here. Kraft is right behind him, and then we see Hernandy
I should have
quite
bid
far
it,
behind already.
to be
A lot of
honest.
time that he lost with bad timing. I remember having. But I was leaving the pit and Kubo
Fucking hell.
passing by.
Okay,
and
should
then
I
they
go... Oh wait, I
crashed.
shouldn't
Bad
have
timing,
bid it.
not really his fault. But
Let's just
yeah,
go
his
18, I
position
guess,
is quite by Hernandy there.
17.
Push into turn 1.
So lap 39.
Here, Kraft and Dunny in battling each other. Looks like Kazim has caught up to his brother, but I think he has very little times. We see now Sovo try to go around the outside there, and he's gonna take Danny slipstream, and there he goes pulling for the move. Razim can really do nothing there. Then he made to go. I think he's not. Maybe after the bad start, sometimes it's really possible. It's really hard to composure after a really bad start. I think Marine Freeze has been one of the drivers who has
Fucking hell.
And so yeah, it's that's a really big thing. I think this time Marine Freeze is actually finally having a break at the start and actually having a very peaceful race at the moment in first place, which is running now in second place. But I think he has to, this might be one of the first drivers to pits, and yeah, there's certainly about this strategy here. He undercutted a lot of the drivers as he took also the softs once again, but this could be a problem for him. Very likely to no one extra pit stop, which could cost him a lot of time. Remember that the pit stop is very, very. And that's
Okay,
why
wait,
even
29
like
plus 12,
well,
that's
driving
41, I guess?
And so, yeah,
That's a bit too much.
Painful. Literally is on
But if I
home grumpy also
go...
the track that he
Wait, so if I go for 28,
on a place that he seems
and
to
then
visit a lot.
39, I could go for softs at the end, I guess?
You see also Kader right ahead of him. That is really trying to get past him, but let's see if there's some battles further down. We got
Side.
here
Side the key.
this is Matimarez, older tires.
Oh fuck, my cat, no, my cat, getting in the way.
Shiver. He's really looking for the inside now, maybe on the corner now, and no. Maybe just staying behind on those hard. And also we got Proline and Release here, battling for penultimate place.
Dude, you're slow, why are you overtaking me? Bro.
Takes the position, but Release
Bro,
once again.
you're slow as
Oh my god, he
fuck.
crashed there between Release and Proline. Now battling for P17 is probably maybe you have. I think we have some battles at the front as well. With versus Tobler versus Animator. Battle for 3rd place at the moment. And then we got also Kraft. Once again the winner in CL in second. But actually podium I think.
Yeah, this is
around.
a bullshit race.
Very close to the podium in Austria. First one of the season, but then things went really badly.
I tried really hard to like be
actually
respectful
outside of
and slipstream, but people
Sobel gets past
just
Harvey
can't.
there for 3rd place. I think Sobel's, I think the crossover moment must be started.
What is even the point?
Push by Sobel, but yeah, it's a really huge ping there. There's not really much one can do there. Because he got them Hernandez now right behind Carlo. At the moment he has other tires than him. With Kubo with fresh tires as well, just staying behind it. On that SCP Foundation livery. As he goes maybe side by side. No, there's not really much battling here. Once again, I think things are really starting. With a lot of the drivers just going for Saki in the meantime. Rosima has managed to get past Matimar and Grandi as well. Because yeah, Matimar has some really so there's not really much you can do at the moment. And I think this might be the drivers I think on the entire grid, or maybe Google. Let's see, Google once again in P5.
So should I still go for the
for that position?
okay,
Once again having a
28,
a
right?
nightmare of
I
a
could
race.
also go for
really
9
hold on
laps of mediums.
And yeah, I'm pretty sure Hernani at this moment
Or
might
maybe
certainly
10
be,
mediums, 8
looking very
softs.
frustrated with his race. This could finally be the day where he could really get that win, but things are not really going that well. Then he made the grid today.
Yeah, we can barely hear
It's a
Nuno.
very shaky start.
So I think I'll
as you can
start
see, Hernani
talking a bit
started
more
in
because
first place
this
and
commentary
Hernani, I
is
think,
kind
was
of
first.
pointless.
It does tell that they did have the pace, but things just didn't went well.
But there really isn't much that I can say now. My race is over.
Chaos right here with Kalan Kubo, so he has to do her best now. With now Kalan going side by side, Kubo can benefit from this. Her time right, there's a lot of chaos just ahead of her. You see now they're going free wide a bit.
Is that it's
Gets
Bamush's.
pushed wide there. It's now Hernandi, he's gonna try maybe go for a move now. He's gonna. Yeah, that might be why he wants to. Hello.
Okay, let's do one more
She goes
lap
stepping
and
to-
then 8 lap softs, I guess.
Oh my god, is it been happening all the time or?
Or maybe okay, maybe 12. So
Yeah,
that I
I'm
can.
trying my best, but
I could go for
either way,
softs
but,
at the end, I guess though.
Kubo Hernandi there and in P4
If
with
I go on lap
Hernandi and P5,
30, I could go
but
8
Ronnie
lap
and
softs.
and Kraft
right?
and Danny mate, it's a free 4-way battle now. Danny on the inside line. We see then Anti now in P7 and it's Chironi also P6. So Danny mate and Anti now going side by side at the moment. And yeah, then it's Kraft now in P9. Yeah, it's a really big battle.
Stop
here.
swerving,
Battle at the
motherfucker!
moment, it's for the P6. Chironi once again on soft tires, and Danny mate goes a little bit too wide, and they screwed up that chicane as well. So now it's Kraft versus Anti-Kraft with the freshest of tires here. So really needs to get past each driver at the moment, but I don't think his compatriot is making things easier here. But Kraft really needs to
Okay, I
make
did
some moves
catch
here.
some slip.
Against drivers
which
with much
was
older
good.
tires. Let's see what can Kraft do.
Let's
Danny
see what my
looking on the inside, but there you go.
lap
Kraft
time
going
was.
for the inside,
Okay,
outside,
that's
now into
good
Anti.
for
There he goes now up
for
into
that lap
fifth place now. There he goes Kraft.
with this wear.
Finally making those moves there that he really needed. Just taking his time, but at the same time they don't need to hurry, make these overtakes. And that's also the thing about having big pit stops, is that you get passed by a lot of people as soon as you pit, and sometimes those people just have quite old tires and maybe not that great pace as well, and so yeah, you can really get caught up on traffic. As we see now Kraft going for the move on the outside of Nadi.
Let's go, 8 laps off.
Those start tires are completely
Doesn't really
Let's
matter.
go for the last pit stop right now. It's 14 laps to go, I think. 15 laps maybe. Yeah, 15 laps to go to the end of the races. How fast things have passed today as well. looks like we're gonna have some sunny announcements, so no rain predicted, at least at the moment. As you've got then Minefree is leading the race, then Kado second, then is Graf in third place, then is Fernandi, Anti Kubo, then is Sobol, Pervid, Dunimator, Jeruni, then is Rosin, Grandi, Shark JT, then is Promotions, Matimar, Sexy Leader, Purist, and then Trollline. And so yeah, as you see now, a lot of the drivers going for the pits. You got Kado, Kubo, then Fernandi and Anti now. Fernandi going for the hard tie, so he's going for his last pit stop as well. And yeah, maybe hope to benefit from saving that one pit stop, as we got some drivers here. Then Dunimator was certainly gonna pit again. He's battling Kado right now. Dunimator has better tires, he really needs to get past the Frenchman at the moment. With Jeroni just being right behind him, certainly gonna have to pit as well. He has the socks, just like Dunimator. And yeah, I believe Minus is gonna have to pit again.
So it's gonna be on lap 38 that I pit.
But these drivers will have the best tires on the last team, so that's gonna be the interesting part. But I believe those who are just pitting for the last time, you'll certainly get some track position, but can they have the pace or the skills to keep those positions on? You can see they're gonna have some rain.
No, that's so bad.
Rain coming in. And this is gonna be interesting because we don't know if the rain.
Interesting, yeah, because Inters.
I believe no one's really taking the gamble. Everyone going to the pits, but Kobe's gonna stay out, and he's gonna stay out as well.
I guess I am in a good position to benefit if it stops raining right now, but it's not gonna stop raining, of course.
But she has
Of course.
She might have to. But
Oh.
the rain is gonna stay out. The rain is gonna be over very soon. So this is
Not
gonna
sure how
straight up
soon,
for
but
Kobe.
I mean, I don't see a point in pitting right now.
It does not need to pit again. But Sobol is right ahead of it. You certainly have to pit. Very used here. So, really looking pretty well. Same thing. So this is a very huge thing right now in this. This is one of the things that could be expected as well. Pit stop. There could be a huge shake-up on the grid.
I don't
There
think
would
I'm
be
gonna
rain
gain any positions, to be
points.
honest.
Yeah, very huge thing here. Minefree is pitted for the mediums. I think
Yeah.
certainly a smart choice. And now Kraft in second place is gonna have to pit. Same for Danny.
Okay, could the rain just... Okay, good.
But he's gonna have older tires, so that's gonna get a lot of position. Nani's gonna stay out here. Same with Chiruni. Nani, I think at this point there's nothing to lose. We might as well just go for a gamble here.
Yeah, I did get some extra
The rain
degradation
competition
because
is
of the
still
rain.
quite well.
Because of the
It's gonna stay dry at
mismatched
the moment.
tire compound,
There's
but
only-
it's
only
fine.
10 laps to go to the end of the race. Pretty much.
Aw, fuck off, bro.
The rain is coming back here. Trouble.
Fuck off. I'm
Here
still
goes
like
Kobo.
5 seconds behind whoever is in
Kobo
front,
not
so
gonna be
it doesn't really matter.
Place. Hanandi is gonna ST speed for in the meantime, and Hanandi now up to here. But he has Juni right ahead of him. So big gamble that actually worked out. But I think with the decision from Hanandi, I think the race was already going pretty bad. Potentially just go for a good race here with him. Because now many pits. And look at this. Bob is gonna take the lead of the race. Bob is leaping to the lead out of nowhere. And there he goes, Sobel leaping to the lead.
Sobel probably has
back to him.
older inters
He
though.
has only, I think, 7 laps to go now. 7 laps to go. It's all that the Spaniard has to go. The time that she has to catch up to the Dutchman. So we got the Season 12 World Champion versus Season 15 Champion. So this is a very big battle going on at the moment. Sobel may race in Season 1, but only since Season 2 we started to race. Just Sobel with Minefree is joining, making her debut season as well. So yeah, got some really big patterns here. Looks like Sobel slipstream here. So we're gonna have a battle for the lead now. This is looking like a very exact races. Hanandi out of nowhere also up into third place. Minefree I think makes them. Still Sobel does not have. There's now Sobel does not have My freeze on P15, but now there she goes now. Taking that step back. Looks like the rain is gonna end. And now it's just a matter of seeing when will the track try out. Are we gonna have some laps with track tires?
Oh, see that Gironi got into the podium, I guess.
Looks like the things are not really going great for the Latvian driver. Here we go now. Minor Freeze. Having a look on Sabo now. She goes for the outside. She has the wet tires.
That was not me.
So that's actually very, very interesting. But
oh, it's Rosim in front.
Still in the lead of the race. I think he has the advantage with those inters. Very not that much wet on the track, but yeah, let's see. Minor Freeze just staying behind at the moment. I think soon they're gonna have to pit for dry tires. I think Sabo will pit very soon. It's a very big pit stop, so that gives time for the rain or for the water to disappear. There we go, both diving to the pits. Who's gonna take the lead of the race? There's only 4 laps to go. Someone going for the sorts, and of course everyone going for. As you can see, looks like Danny's got rid of Gironi's Kubo.
Oh man, imagine rain being announced
really
now.
Pushing for his luck. There's now looks like Minor Freeze. It's Sobel now in second place. What can the Dutchman do? Who is gonna take the win today? Is it gonna... Remember that these 2 battles for the win back in had a bad race, and today they could be revenge
Oh no,
for
Kubo.
As Minor Freeze managed to take the win back in Europe, but here he goes now.
Oh no, Kubo!
He's gonna stay back. He certainly does know better than that, so he has to stay behind at the moment. Kubo is really just going for the gamble here.
Oh no, Kubo, what did you do?
Those pits are very big, as you can see. And now race.
Yeah.
There goes someone taking lead off.
Yeah, we can barely hear Nuno's commentary.
Taking that slipstream, that's the crucial part. Let's see Minor Freeze maybe switch. No.
Oh, switch! No, wait!
Okay, either way.
Oh my god, it's so bad.
Against Sobel. Let's see now, Sobel is trying to stay behind the...
Yeah, I don't really care right now because I'm like 10 seconds behind Roz and 14 seconds in front of Prolime.
Okay, we've got still Sobel right behind as we're approaching the final lap.
Watch your volume, on the last lap.
Yes, here we go now. We got Minor Freeze now taking the lead. Just defending from Sobel. What can Sobel do now? There's not... Freeze staying on the inside line. Can Sobel now dive on the inside now? Oh, I think I go. Minor Freeze still ahead. No, Sobel had looked to have a better exit there, but now corners to go now. The final. Oh. And he's Sobel by 100! Sobel takes the win of the race. Now my journey P4 on this race. Definitely going side by side. Then it's scored with Danny Matra with Kubo. Looks like that gamble is not gonna pay off in the end. With Charge DT closing the top 10. Then it's Randy and Carlo. Then you got Pemushas, then Matimar. P14 looks like he finished the race on the Inters with him only P15. Looks like a very disastrous race there. Because then he got to race in P16, then his Pro line finished in P17. Looks like he's not going to last because Sexy Diggers, DNF. But yeah, what a race we got there. In the end, it was just 100 from the first place. This Pro line, I think. Yeah, there he goes now, finishing the race.
Yeah, fuck Pemu.
And let's take a look at those results. We got Sobel taking his first win of the season with Minor Freeze taking second place on this LSA sandwich. With LSA getting a dub into the result. With Fernand EDN having some throughout the race after a very bad. With then Johnny taking his best ever results. As he got P4 also in Mosport now. He takes so got then Kraft getting a top 5 here with Anthony just P6 today with Corvin first result of P8 with Kubo getting P9 and Charge P losing that top 10 with Brandy in P11 ahead of Carlo. Then his promotions with the fastest 13 30.0, wait, oh my god, that's very, very fast. With Matimar, then P14, then it's Rosim. Also very, not the best of results as well in P15, like one of... We reached in P16 and it's Pro Line in P17 and then Leaguer with the DNF. And that's it. Oh wait, we need to do some interviews. Let's see who can be here for the... we got... let me take a look after results. Gironi and Kraft P5 today. What do you feel about your...
Could have been P2.
Yeah, you did look very strong at the start, but
The
what
rain
happened?
screwed me up. Yeah. I was in P2, I pit for inters, fake rain, I pit for mediums, and heavy rain right after.
Oh my god, that doesn't look that
Yeah.
great. Then we got... I don't know who I can interview today, to be honest. We got Matimar P14. What can you say about today's race?
That's the question for me.
Yes.
Oh wow! I'm not getting interviewed. I'm rarely getting interviewed, so yeah, stressful moment. The race started with FLF master plan of me and Prolimeko being in a lag rocket and losing 4 seconds to everyone. But then I decided to go on a strategy with softs and mediums. I even managed to overtake Sixid and Urist, and was on the way to finish P15, my best result at this season. And suddenly rain came. I decided to pit for inters, and then was that chaos. I decided to not pit at all, and I was P10. If I pitted onto the dry tires on this last stint, I would have been in the top 10, so I fucked up anyway. But yeah, P14 is a really amazing result. This was probably the most enjoyable UL race for me ever. I'm really happy about that, and about my first ever CL podium today. So yeah, amazing day.
Right, nice to hear. We got also Kubu here. You did look to be pushing for your luck today, as you looked for some camels, especially in the end, as you stayed out on the wets. Well, what can you say about your race, Kubo?
Well, the start and middle of the race was very all over the place. A lot of incidents, crashes. It was utter chaos. And then at the end, I decided to stay out because I just pitted and it worked out. And then it was heavy rain. I didn't want to stay out. But then at the end, I just forgot to pit, and I decided not to pit the next lap because the pits were so long that I would just have been undercutted. So I gambled for it. Maybe rain would have come back. Maybe I could have just held on to it. In the end, it didn't happen. But it just quite a race.
Yeah, for a moment there, I thought that you would rob Anandi of the P3 because you kind of slowed him down. And in the end, it was really close between Anandi and Jeru. I was watching that whole fight.
I'm sorry for that.
I saw you, Rist, I saw you battling with Proline at some moments, and in the end, it looks like you managed to grab him. What can you say about today's race?
I don't know what was going on with your microphone, but we only heard about 50% of that comment.
Oh yeah, we barely could hear the commentary. It was like, and now, Marin go. Yeah, it was not good, but I think the start actually went kind of well. I don't remember where I was exactly. It's kind of hard to say because basically everyone was all over the grid, like Rosim and Grandy. So I'm not sure what position I was, but I feel like I was like maybe around P10. There was kind of a train going. And it was fine when we were in a train. The problem is that sometimes someone would like make a move and that would cause crashes and just position swapping. Yeah, with Prolime, yeah, I was kind of annoyed because I felt like he was definitely going to be slower than me. And that battle kind of lost us some time, but in the end it didn't matter because after some of those crashes I was so far behind that I couldn't get into anyone's slip. But yeah, it's a nice track. It was a nice race.
Right, then we got Corvey today in P7. We got kind of chaotic start as well. You look to be also maybe challenging for the top 2 at some moment. What happened in the race?
Yeah, I really didn't like the mediums. I don't know what happened, but I just wasn't able to find a groove on that first stint, and I felt like I had plenty of challenges to run away with Marion and just run away from the pack, but I didn't capitalize on that, and it really got me into strife later in the race. Ultimately, I think P7 after the rain and after the punts we've had after the incidents on track. I think P7 was probably the best we could have gotten with what happened, but yeah, I'm not too upset with that. I think if we can keep qualifying well, if we can keep challenging for the race lead at the early positions, then it can only lead to good things come the end of the races. So let's just keep the quality up. Let's keep the race starts clean.
Alright, nice to hear. Now, maybe to end, let's go to the team owners you got here. Game on Blues and Levy. Let's maybe start with Game on Blues here from last year. We got Maya Freeze, led most of the race, but then in the end she got pretty much screwed up by the rain, which then allowed Sobot out of nowhere to catch back to her. What can you say about today's race? Game on Blues, are you there?
We did everything we could. We were racing with the best pace. Corvid was 1-2 with Marion at one point, but he got sucked into the pits, and that took him out. And the rain allowed everyone else to catch up to Marion. So good on Sobel though to squeeze it out in the last lap.
And with LSA also now getting a double podium, do you think that their team could be a threat for your constructors title? Goose?
I don't know what the standings will be like after that, but I think it was Hernandi got third?
Yes.
Oh yeah, that's gonna tighten it up. But we've still got a bit of a buffer, so I think it'll be enough. Like LSA is down in 4th place, so we've still got some points.
Right, then we got also Levi also. Hernandi didn't have the easiest. Yet he managed to put himself in third after a gamble that paid off on the Inters. What can you say about today's race? Also, Sobel's winning.
It was a lot of ups and downs, and at some point I got really depressed over Hernandi in P8 or so. But then when the rain ended and the clouds were announced, I just prayed that it would rain as in Austria this season already. And apparently both drivers stayed out, making one of the most genius calls out there.
Does this sound encouraging for the WCC title? Can you guys defend the title this season?
I don't know, we're just going for fun, nothing more.
Alright. We got Gironi tying up with his best ever result. What can you say about today's race for MC? Yep.
Yeah, it was a good result for Gironi. Really gutted that Caddo wasn't right up there because both of them were like P5, top 3, lots of laps around the podium the whole race long. And I know that we definitely had pace for a double top 5, so you'll see us there for the rest of the season.
All right, it's nice to hear. So, right, I guess this concludes all of the interviews. Hope you guys like today's race in Matra. Certainly a banger of a race. Next run is going to be in Sofia in Bulgaria. So, hope to see you there and goodbye.